Lily, shh. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm going to maybe share myself out. Boom. There we go. Or maybe, can I? Is that going to work? We'll find out. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to some of y'all. I know some people are in another country, so they're not doing Thanksgiving. Hi, Amanda. How are you? I'm doing good. Hi, Miss Kathy. How are you? Hi, Miss Alexandra. How are you? Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to see you guys today. I hope everybody's having a wonderful, I can't believe it's Wednesday already. We're halfway through the week. The girls go back to school on Monday. It's so weird. Hi, Michelle. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I feel like I just got back in the swing of like getting work together, and then they have school off. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Hi, Miss Trina. We are doing good. How are you? Everything is going well. There's nothing that I can complain about right now. Thank you, Miss Trina. I've missed you too. I hope your family is doing well. I hope you're feeling good and everything too. I send you all of my love. I'm so excited to be here and be able to do readings. So if you donate, just let me know and we'll do readings. I also wanted to make sure that I came on today because for a lot of us, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. And I was hearing, it's been some of this, it could be a hard time, for people with the holidays and stuff like that. So I wanted to make sure that I came on to hang out with you guys and to let you know that your loved ones are here. And if you needed any special messages from them right now, that I would be able to, because I know a lot of us will be busy tomorrow. If not, a lot of you are probably already busy cooking. I just don't do the cooking. That's not my specialty. I leave that to my husband. Hi, Miss Amanda. I am doing well. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to give some messages, do some readings. Yesterday, I had to do some grounding. I just feel like my head and everything was very not here. I don't know. It was a really weird feeling. I don't know what the energy or whatever is going on, but I was just like, you know what? I felt like I wasn't physically present enough somehow. That even makes sense to do a live yesterday. So I didn't do one. But I'm here today and I'm excited to be able to give some messages if anybody would like a reading. And remember, we still have how many more days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 days left where you can use the 22% off any reading this November that is over $30 or more. Hi, Miss Jeanette. How are you? So if you want to do that, you can do that. I'm probably gonna have some. I'm gonna work with my angels and all that to see what specials to do for December. I don't know. Like I feel like I don't know. My head just doesn't felt like it's. And I haven't felt like in my head like ego wise, but I just feel like I haven't been I like grounded enough. I wasn't grounded yesterday. My head was just, I feel like in the universe. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I don't feel like it was just in a different timeline, a different world. I don't know where my head was, but it wasn't here. Miss Jeanette, I'm not buying that I'm okay. I can already feel that that's not even true, but I'll be nice and I'll let it go. Yesterday but me and the girls were doing something, watching movies, and all of a sudden my foot I've never had a foot Charlie horse before, and oh my gosh, I don't ever want to have one again. Like all of a sudden my foot just tightened up like a Charlie horse, but in my foot. And I was like, I made Isabel. I'm like, Isabel, move, Isabel, move, Isabel, move. And it hurt so bad. And they both stared at me like I was crazy because they didn't understand what was going on. But never had a foot Charlie horse before in my life. But I guess there's a first for everything. I don't know if anybody else has ever had one of those. I've had Charlie horses when I was pregnant. But yesterday I just had one in my right foot and it was like the weirdest thing and it hurt so bad. Like I could see the muscle and like the skin do it. I'm just like, oh. Miss Jeanette, maybe if you weren't such a nice person, maybe things would change faster. You're just too nice, and I feel like I tell you that. I don't know. I don't know. The full moon's already passed, so it can take whatever it did to us away. Hi, Leo. What are you doing? It's just crazy. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I just know I've never had a Charlie horse in my foot before, and I would really not like to experience that again. I was just like, oh, okay. And Lily had so much fun the other day when we did a live. So I appreciate everybody who came and hung out with Lily and got a reading from Lily as well. Yeah, during the eclipse and then the full moon, like I felt a lot of stuff that was going on. There was a lot. I know. I'll just keep pushing you from over here. I'm just joking. I know we all do things when we're supposed to do it and how we're supposed to do it. I want you to be happy, Miss Jeanette, because you know how much I do love you. I love you so very, very much. Yeah, I remember for the eclipse that night. I think it was that night or whatever it was. I just remember going to bed tired and then laying in bed and then I was fully awake and I felt like I was being recharged and my head was just buzzing. Like it wasn't a headache, but it was just buzzing and tingling. And sitting here, I'm like laying in bed. I'm like, what is going on? I'm like, what is this craziness? It was something new. It was fun. It was overwhelming. Amanda, how old is your little man now? I feel like you were pregnant for like 5 years and he's probably like, what, 8 months old now? Yeah, it was crazy. I know. 6 months. Oh my gosh. That's because you have a big heart, Miss Jeanette, and it's okay. It's okay. Three teeth, how exciting. I just know you were pregnant for like 5 years. And then it feels like the baby feels like it just goes so fast. Aw. I saw one of your videos and he was so cute and I was like, he's getting so big and he looks just like you too. Definitely your twin. You have very strong genes, Miss Amanda. I know. I won't lie. It's breaking me too. Cuz I want you to be happy. I got you, Miss Kathy. I always wait until you guys come back. Because I know people have to leave the live sometimes in order to do it. So once I see a payment come through, I try to give you guys a couple minutes to make sure you come back. What kind of reading did you want, Miss Kathy? Or not what kind of reading? Who did you want to talk to, my love? He is cute. You have very strong genes. Hi, Leo. What are you doing? Ooh. Sorry, baby. Oh, that'd be so exciting, Miss Jeanette. Where'd she go? Where'd my Kathy go? Or everywhere. You know what? You say that, everybody will come in, and then I'll have like 20 people telling you like random sentences. I've had that done before. I think I did that in a private reading. Somebody had so many loved ones who passed through that, you know, they came in and gave a little bit of everything. So the first thing I'm feeling, Miss Kathy, and that they're showing me is I feel like this period of time that you've had to take for yourself, they're saying they know, and I know that it wasn't a long period of time to be able to have like this break from job to job. But I feel like you've kept yourself busy. And I'm hearing there could have been more rest time for her. So I feel like you tried to stay on top of things, and I don't know if you like kind of did stuff for your new job at home, because they're showing me like I kind of see it almost. They're like, I don't know why, but I'm seeing like dodgeball, and with the dodgeball, like I see like, you know, you do one thing and then it goes around and then we go the other way. I just feel like you're constantly seeing something and doing something. And not you haven't missed a lot. But you know what they're showing me that I really love? They're showing me you on a boat, Miss Kathy. And with you, it kind of reminds me of like the Titanic, and like that part of the movie where she's like, "Oh, I'm flying," but like they're showing me you on a boat and you looking out, and then just seeing the ocean, and then I don't know why, but I see like land, and it kind of makes me feel like even though you've had this short time off, I feel like you've done some soul searching for yourself though, because it makes me feel like, you know, you're sometimes we have these abilities to where we can see the big picture, and then we just have to see what needs our attention or where we need to plug ourselves in. And I feel like there's a lot of evaluation that you're doing, as either you've been looking through your whole life or you're looking through what's going on right now. They're just showing me like you plugging things in and seeing what needs your attention. Happy Thanksgiving, Miss Pamela. Cause that's really pretty. Does that make sense? I just feel like you I don't know, it just makes me feel like though that they're telling that the way I'm seeing it too is that they're saying that you're like this is a focus thing, and they're proud of you to be able to have this time that you've either taken for yourself or that you're making for yourself too. I got you, Miss Tina. You're gonna be after Miss Kathy, okay? And they're showing me you as the Queen of Swords. That right now, let's see. I'll take me. Watch. Let's see if we can find it. They're telling me that you're the Queen of Swords right now, which also goes with the boat that I saw, because I saw the swords, and I like the way they always show me the cards, but I can never find the card. That they want you to remember your strengths. I feel like this is something that either we're really focusing on, or they're reminding you that to use your strengths, that you have a lot of power within yourself, and they want you to know that as you're looking out and as you're doing this, they're reminding you as the Queen of Swords to keep looking forward. Even the Queen of Swords, let's see, what does the Queen of Swords mean? Means seeking truth, excellent communicator, independence, wise and logical counsel, witty, quick thinking, an advisor. So I feel like for you, this is just this. When they're showing me this, I feel like they're reminding you that you're in charge of yourself and that you're in charge of things, and that I just feel like this has to do with your job too, that you have so much wisdom. You've been walking down memory lane. Okay, so that makes sense why I'm seeing the boat and why I'm seeing the picture, the way they're showing me the land and all of that. Let's see who. Good. So that's why they're telling me the Queen of Swords, because this is showing your independence, that you're in charge and that you're seeing what you want and figuring. And to me, I always see it as, we're trying to figure out how to get there, figuring out which way to go and how to get there. So that makes sense, Miss Kathy. Hi, Carrie. How are you? I don't know. That's funny. I don't know what that means. Miss Kathy, have you been throwing your shoes lately? Or did somebody not like shoes? Like, it even reminds me of like the people who I don't throw their shoes on, when they throw their shoes like up on, what's it called, on those the cords. Or Leo, don't eat your bed. Okay, I keep seeing like shoes. I don't think it has to do with that. Okay. I think it has to do. Are you okay? I feel like the shoes thing is okay, that's why too. And I was gonna say it has, to me, what I feel like they're saying is something about territory too. So I don't know. I don't like shoes. I hate when people wear shoes in the house. So I feel like it's a territory thing too. I don't know if with all the changes that have been going on, like I don't know if you're like also working on your territory and being more protective and keeping that bubble up. I just feel like a lot has changed, Miss Kathy. Have things felt totally different from the full moon and maybe the eclipse too? Because I feel like I don't even feel like it's a light switch that that you were off then on. I just feel like it was on and then it was just placed up higher. Hi, Miss Cheryl. Unless I feel like your husband was the one who came in with the shoes thing, and I don't know if it was a joke or not, but I just saw shoes flying and I just saw them fly up. Like, I'm done with these. Hey, you don't need to eat your blanket. Dogs. Are one of your granddaughters or great granddaughters or somebody, do they do ballet, Miss Kathy? What are you doing? You're not supposed to destroy your blanket. Daddy let you have that blanket to lay on. I haven't learned the world of dogs yet. I don't know why he thinks he has to destroy everything. I just asked you something too, and I don't remember what I asked you. Maybe when I see you respond, it will remind me. Hi, Miss Ruth. Perfect. Oh, I talked about ballet shoes. I was seeing ballet shoes too. Like I was seeing them like the tippy toes. And I feel like I don't know my oldest granddaughter dance. Okay, because all of a sudden I was seeing ballet. I don't know if there's I know a lot of things have been changing over here. I don't know if she has any. I know we don't have recitals until later, until like the summertime, but I feel like there's something that's gonna be coming up with her dance. And I feel like there's gonna be a lot of worry if you're gonna be able to make it with work, but I do feel like I don't know if she has like a nutcracker or something that is coming up, but I'm hearing not to worry about it because I do feel like I feel like you'll make it work to where you'll be able to see it. I just feel like when it comes to dance, and I heard it was one of the younger granddaughters. I don't know if it was granddaughters or great granddaughters, but I just heard they have some show that could be coming up soon, and they want you to know because of your new job, they don't want you to worry that you're going to miss it. How old is she, Miss Kathy? Because for some reason, is dance something she's really into? Because it makes me feel like this is something like she's gonna go far in, unless she's been doing this for a long time. Yeah, because after I saw the shoes, then I saw them turn into like ballet shoes and doing like, um, I'm sure Isabel. Okay, she's 12. I didn't think she was little like Isabel. I felt like they were older than my children. She's 12. Okay. Does she really enjoy dance? I feel like this is something that she could that if she wants to, and I say if she wants to because I feel like we always have, it depends on where we're at. Sometimes we change our stories, we change our timelines. But I feel like this is something that she does really good in. I feel like she could do Broadway or she could do theater. Like I feel like if she really sticks to it and pushes herself, they want her to know that she can do it. And if there's any shows that are coming up when it comes to work, that you'll find a way. Since she is 2. Okay, so she's been doing this for a long time. I just feel a lot of passion with that. I'm sure Isabel's been. Did she ever watch the Dance Mom shows, Miss Kathy? Isabel's 5, almost 6, and she watches like the Dance Mom shows, and it cracks me up. But she learns so much from them. She's learned needle and all these different things, and I'm just like, I don't know what a needle is, and then she shows me, and then I Google it. I'm like, oh. I thought Dance Mom was just like the drama and the craziness, but she doesn't focus on that, I guess. She focuses on the dance part. But I feel like your granddaughter is very gifted with dance. So if there's any shows coming up soon that you get worried that you're not gonna be able to make it to, just know you'll find a way. Okay, so maybe that's why. Maybe there will be an opportunity that comes up and that you're worried that you won't be able to see her, but maybe you'll make it work. Maybe that's why they're telling me that. That could be why they're saying that not to worry that you'll find a way. Or maybe that's why they're saying she'll make it far enough to that you'll be able to see it. What are you doing solo tomorrow, Miss Kathy? That is when you get to see her. That makes sense. I heard something about you doing something solo tomorrow. You're not having Thanksgiving solo tomorrow, are you? Are you cooking solo? I know I saw you and I see you moving fast, and I heard doing it solo. Are you cooking by yourself? I'm seeing like cutting and I don't even know, chopping down a tree. What are you doing, Miss Kathy? Or do you have like a list of things that you're doing? Okay. That okay, so that makes sense. I saw like doing something solo and it looked like you were walking or you were running somewhere. And then I saw you cooking and then I saw this tree fall down. So I was just like, I'm like, man, she's got a lot to do. And then that makes sense. So you're cooking tomorrow. So maybe that's why I heard solo that you're doing why I asked if you're doing something by yourself, if you're going to talk to your husband. Um if there's a tree, watch out for a tree. I don't know what the tree's about. The tree, I don't know if you get a Christmas tree early too, that he knows that you're thinking about that as well. I don't know, but I saw a tree fall down, so it reminded me. It looked like a Christmas tree. Um, he's saying that birds will fly. Like I feel like there'll be some type of bird. He's saying that he doesn't know which one yet, but he's showing me that like birds will fly close to you in your vision, and when you see that, know that that's him, that he'll be there. Awesome. Yes, because chopping down a tree would be a lot of work, so maybe he knows you're going to be working a lot. Maybe he's reminding you not to forget a tree, or if you need to put the tree up early, put the tree up early. I have some people who've already put their tree up and it's been up for a while. I think my neighbors across the street, I think they've had their tree up for at least 2 weeks now. Like it seems like right after Halloween, I think they pretty much put their tree up. Um, you are going to be very busy. And I think that's why you've been going down memory lane too. And I feel like that's going to help you stay on track. Like, I feel like it's helped you see what direction you need to go in. Oh, you're not putting up a tree this year? Well, maybe that's why the tree was falling down. I don't know. I thought that he was saying that you were chopping down a tree. Maybe you're just chopping down the tree and saying, nope, not this year. That could be that too. All I saw was you chopping down a tree. He wants you to know that he's going to spend tomorrow. I don't know why. I know usually this time of season is usually football, but I feel like he's going to be golfing or unless he liked baseball. I don't know. It looked like golf, but sometimes they kind of mix together for me because of the whole swinging thing for sometimes. But he's going to spend, I feel like he does either a lot of golfing or he does a lot of, he plays baseball. Okay. See that he's showing that you have so much on your list that you're always busy, that you never rest, and that's probably why they're saying you should have played golf. I thought it was golf, but then I'm like, or was that like a baseball swing? Sometimes I can't tell. Sometimes the way they show me their clips, sometimes they look similar. He'll be playing golf. I was like, but they play football on Thanksgiving. But it definitely was either golf or baseball swing. Um, Do you still question sometimes, Miss Kathy, if you should have taken this new job or not? I know you're excited about it, but he's showing me that he wants you to know that he's very proud of you. And he's saying that he wants you to feel as confident and happy with this decision that you made, because I feel like it makes me feel like the tears have moved up, and I just feel like this is just going to open so much for you, because he's saying even down the line, if you decide that you don't want, that this job is too much and that you want to do something else, he's saying that this is a good foundation for you for another job or opening up your own. I know we talked about it before. This could be about the taco truck too, that can come down the line as well. It is the right decision, because I feel like it's working you into where you want to be. And he's saying that you're going to be very distracted. You are going to be very busy. And he wants you to remember that he's still going to be around. Like, I feel like Spirit wants you to remember that, sometimes when we get so distracted in this world, sometimes we don't always see, they still send us signs. Hi, Miss Donna. I bet Miss Donna's cooking and doing a whole bunch of fun stuff too for Thanksgiving. Are you cooking, Miss Donna? That they just want you to remember that they're still going to send you signs. And if you don't see it, just remember it's because you've been so busy. Are you going really early in the morning to go talk to him? Okay. Because I heard I'll see you in the morning, and then that I love you. I don't know if you bring in a blanket, but he makes me feel like he either wants you to dress warm or he wants you to bring a blanket. I don't know why. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's to be cold or if you sit by the water on the ground. I just heard something about bringing a blanket. Leo, we don't need to do that. That's not nice. Okay, the last thing I'm seeing for you, Miss Kathy, has somebody been sick in bed? Leo! I don't know. All of a sudden I saw somebody like laying in bed and him saying that whoever is stuck in bed and who won't come out of bed, if it's somebody that you're close to, he's telling them that they need to get up or else they're never going to get up. Mr. Gill, knock it off. He's eating my fan. Okay, so if you find out because of Thanksgiving, if somebody's having a hard time, maybe this is something that's coming up that you need to just, to have a pep talk with. So keep that in the back of your head. It could be something that has to do with somebody that you see for Thanksgiving. If, family always talks. If there's somebody who is stuck that they say, like, they haven't been doing much, they haven't been getting out, they just seem like they're stuck in bed. That's all they want to do. Maybe your words of wisdom is what they need to hear. Okay. Because I don't feel it to you. And I feel like it's somebody that you're connected to that sometimes we just need a little kick in the butt to get moving. Did you have any questions for your husband? I knew you'd be cooking up a storm, Miss Donna. Miss Donna doesn't sit still either. Miss Donna's always moving. Always moving. I don't know. I feel like you'll be a male. So if there's a male who's seen in your family that you get to see, tomorrow that seems kind of off, just have a talk. What? I'm working. You go tell Lily. Tell Lily to go to her room then if she's going to be mean. I know Kathy just makes me feel like there's a lot of surprises that might pop up. Like for some reason I saw it as like an LOL doll. Like, you know how they have all those different departments and how things that open up. It made me don't ask me why. I don't know if it's because Isabel just walked in and it connected with Isabel, but I just saw surprises and things are gonna pop in just to make sure. I just feel like with all and I saw it kind of like a Ferris wheel, so it made me feel like, you know, with all the busyness that's going on, that there's going to be little things here and there that pop up that are surprises and that are presents for you, and they just want you to take them. Okay, I feel like there's things that are kind of come up as you see this new job and this new position, that they're reminding you that they're gifts for you and that they're with you. And I don't feel like I can say what anything is, but you can let me know when you find one, because I want to hear about them, because they're making me feel like there's things that are scattered until New Year's. I feel like you're going to find there's going to be a lot of either gifts coming to you, or you'll be finding things until New Year's. It could be that too. Those could be some of the surprises. I got you, Miss Angela. You are after Miss Tina. I'm going to do Miss Tina next. And then I have Miss Angela, and then if anybody else. I don't have to go pick up the girls today, so I'm all yours. They're home. I don't have to get off at 3 today. They're home. They're being good for the most part. And they'll torture probably their dad when he comes home. Happy Thanksgiving, Miss Kathy. Okay, Miss Tina. Let's see. You ready, Miss Tina? Are you here, love? I don't like to start until I know you guys are here. I think it came up as LOL dolls because Isabel was in here. I was like, that's interesting. I found it interesting. Let me show some random stuff sometimes. Where'd Miss Tina go? Am I lagging that bad? Uh-oh. You know, it doesn't mean that you're just low. Nobody ever calls me. Hi, Leo. Okay, Miss Tina, do you want whatever spirit wants to tell you, or is there something that you want me to do? Stop it. But I do know sometimes when it's people's turn to that spirit will like take over their phones, and then it messes everything up. But I just didn't want to do anything if you weren't here. Okay. Ooh, their own card. Okay, sorry, their own cards everywhere. Okay, the first thing I heard, Miss Tina, is that we have movement. And when I hear movement, I feel like, you know, it reminds me like fire in the hole. Like, I feel like, you know, okay, the way they're telling me is, I feel like, to me, I know you guys have gone through so much. and it makes me feel like, there's movement. I feel like there's things changing in your family. There's things changing around you, and they want you to know that they want you to follow whatever this new path is that's going, that they want you to see that light and they want you to follow it and stay in that path, that there's no more shortcuts, there's no more back roads, and that we don't have to hide anymore, or we don't have to feel like, let me think. Some words. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, with the, like, and also with the fire in the hole, like, you don't have to feel like you're moving, like you're going on, or that you have to stand in the spotlight or trying to get something that you don't deserve, because you do deserve it, because this, all these, all this abundance and things that are coming into your life. And I feel like it's like a puzzle. Like, I feel like, things are connecting. I can't do it with it flipped. Like, I feel like things are just connecting, and they may just be connecting in different ways, but they're reminding you that whatever your heart is telling you to do, and whatever signs you are seeing, is that they want you to continue to go. I hope that makes sense, because the first thing I saw, like, even when I close my eyes, like, I see you guys making plans or making decisions, and they want you to know that whatever decision or things that you guys are trying to decide what to do, that they're saying this is the time to take the lead, that you're not supposed to feel stuck anymore, that they want you to take whatever is in front of you because it's there for you. Does that make sense so far, Miss Tina? Lily, can you come close my door? What are you working on? Because they're showing me all these positive cards. Hey, Miss Darlene, because even with the four of wands, they're saying that even though there is some things that may be going on, they don't want you to focus on all that. They want you to focus on the positive things. Okay, your new job has you saving. Okay, so that could be, is that something you guys have been talking about? Or something that's been, I don't know, because they're telling me there's some action that needs to be taken. And they want you to know, with all of this, and even though there's some other things that do pop up, they don't want you to forget to celebrate things. They don't want other things to take away from your happiness or to get caught up like in any drama. So that can make sense, because the Magician came after that. And since the Magician came after that, they're saying you have this ability to manifest. So they're saying don't allow, this could be, don't allow your new job hold too much over you to where you can't enjoy the vacation, or you can't enjoy the ability, because you have the ability to manifest and find, I'm seeing this as, balancing things out. So that could exactly be what it is, Miss Tina, because this could be, if it's been your dream to travel, that's why they're saying fire in the hole. It's time to move. It's time to go. Like, that was the first thing I heard. And they're saying they want you to follow that passion. It's not time for you to feel stuck, like you can't go anywhere, that you're being held back. Take the leap. Take this job's giving you some freedom and some abundance. So know that, there may be some things that do go on, but they want you to take the small amount of time and the little things that you can do. They want you to still enjoy it, because you have manifest this and you have the power to do so. So that's really exciting. So this is showing you that with these changes, it's going to cause, I feel like it's going to be a chain reaction, that other things are going to come through too. That's exciting. When did you get the new job? It'll be so much fun in June. That could definitely be what it is. Ooh. Cards are always in charge, I feel like. The way they just kind of fly and do their own thing. Okay, let's see what these next ones have to say. I like the way that one just kind of decided to do its own thing. Okay, let's see. Nobody messages me until I'm live. Let's see. Okay. So, I feel, Miss Tina, what they're saying. So, okay, I know this might sound weird, but what I feel is, I feel like some weight has been lifted off your shoulders. Like, I feel like there's some things. I don't know if it's responsibilities or whatever it is. I don't know if it has to do with working or the home life. Sometimes it's hard for me to split those because they're both a lot of work. So, but I feel like there's been some weight lifted off your shoulder. But I do feel, I don't know if we're feeling like that we feel like because of a certain situation that we're getting away with something, because I feel like in my heart, I feel like there's some things going on in your heart chakra right now. Like, it makes me like, I feel like other things have been falling off and other things have lifted off you, but I just feel like my heart feels like I can't tell if it's full or empty. And I know those are two totally different things, but sometimes those feelings can feel the same. What's going on with your heart, my love? I can't tell if my heart feels full again or if it's an emptiness, because like your heart chakra is just really pulling at me right now. But like I felt this relief come off of like my shoulders and my head though, and I feel like we've lost a lot of things as well. I don't even know if that makes sense, because I just feel like, we've taken a moment to either see things different, or like if there's something that's been going on, like it's just been able to be a change, because they are showing the Judgment. My heart is good. Good. I don't know if it's like anything emotional too. Let's see. Like, I just felt like a huge weight was maybe that's what it is. Maybe your heart is full because of the doctor's appointment, because your lungs are clear. I don't know. All of a sudden, I felt like a huge weight lifted off my shoulders, and I just felt something. I couldn't tell if my heart, it felt full. Okay. Okay. So that makes sense. That's why my heart feels full. And then I was like, or does it feel empty? That's why I was like, I don't know which way it feels. So that could be that they're saying that. That's probably why I felt like the weight has been lifted off me. And I felt like I could breathe, but then my chest felt weird. So that was the fear. So that's also probably why they're saying to make sure that you release all this, because you are the Judgment card. You're set free. You're able to do what you want to do. They want you to be able to be your true self. I'm hearing this is not the time for you to be distracted. This is not the time for you to like think that you're so far behind. Hi Dominique. I don't know why, but I heard not so far behind, because to me, I feel like they're saying this new road that you're on, this new path that you're in, you've opened up so much that they don't want you. I feel like too, they're saying that you don't have to feel like you have to keep up. They want you to stay focused. Don't get distracted by other things or other people when it comes to this job, but they want you to just be able to see the track that you're on because you've worked so hard to get here. And they're saying that, you have a lot. I feel like as the moons go and as time goes, it makes me feel like things are going to work with you. I feel like you'll find that. And they want you to know, let's see what this, I don't know where this, let's see what those, what is that? I just feel like there's so much work that you're doing. Because I just feel like, this is also about all the hard work that you've been put in, and also all the hard work that you've also done like for yourself as well. And they want you to know with all of that, they don't want you to get impatient. Like, has there been a lot of ups and downs or something lately, Miss Tina? Like, I see like with it going upside down, upright, upside down, upright. Like, I just feel like there's a lot of things clearing out. And I feel like that's something that they're telling you and that they're reminding you that things are clearing out for a reason. And they don't want you to get impatient, and they don't want you to feel like you have to give up. That they want you to know that don't give up too early. Like, if something pops up, don't lose faith in it. That they want you to keep pushing yourself and to follow through on it. I just feel like there's some things that are just coming. I don't know if it's like, it makes me feel like it could be past stuff like shadow work and that. I just feel like things that are no longer serving you are just kind of are just going away. If that makes sense. They're going away. They're just leaving. Does that make sense? I got you, dear. I got Miss Angela, then Miss Ashley, and then Miss Jeanette. I feel they want you to know that I just feel like as you're going through this, all this good time, and I do feel like you'll get to travel, and I'm good. That's what it is then. You're banning all the negativity. I feel like a lot of stuff is just being released off, and they want you to know as that's going away, that goodness is that I just feel like the goodness is going to replace it. And they don't want you to get distracted by if it pops up, and not to get distracted by it, to stay focused and keep doing what you're supposed to do. I feel like there's been a lot of changes, and they're making me feel like, this is your time, my dear. And I hope you have, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'm having a really hard time remembering who's in United States, because I know I have people that I talk to all the time from different countries. So I can't remember who's all who all is celebrating Thanksgiving with me tomorrow. Miss Angela, you are next. Who do you want to talk to? I was like, I don't remember. So I'm just going to wish everybody an amazing Thanksgiving. Got you, Miss Jeanette. Whoever comes through. Oh, let's see. Miss Angela, I'm wondering if this chest pain was also a combination of you two. So it's coming in a lot. I feel a lot of tightness. It's hard to breathe, Miss Angela. My chest hurts. My heart hurts. All of it hurts. I feel nauseous. Somebody might have been sick in the hospital, or I'm just a baby, and all the pain that I'm feeling from this person who passed. They're coming in strong. I feel nausea. I feel sick. My lungs hurt. My chest hurts, and it's taken all of me not to throw up. I'm not gonna even lie to you. It's taken a lot for me. I'm trying. I'm like, nope, I am not throwing up on a live. I have never done so, and I'm not gonna start now. I don't know. They're coming in. They're coming in strong. This is your dad. I don't know. All of a sudden, it just came in really strong. I just feel so sick, and everything hurts. I do think this is your dad. Is something going around in the family with a certain type of illness or something? I'm trying to decide what that image means that he's showing me right now, because um he's showing me like there's four people. All their feet are like in the middle touching, and they're all holding hands and they're leaning back a little bit. And it makes me feel like it's just a connection, like there's some type of connection going on. Okay, he's taking his nausea back. Whew, that came in hot. Now I'm seeing trees. So is there something going on is there something that's, let's see. Maybe he'll have to show me something else because I have no idea what that means. I don't even know how to see what that means. Okay. Okay. Um I'm hearing that I'm seeing it differently now. It's ground. Have you been Okay, have you been meditating? Okay, you've been asking spirit. Okay, have you been like sitting down and meditating and grounding? That makes sense. Grounding sounds so easy sometimes, but sometimes it's not always the easiest thing to do. I think that's what it is. I think it's you grounding, and that's the people that might be the people around you. Hi, Miss Crystal. It might be why I saw a tree after that. Was them showing me you grounding. And you know what, Missy Angela? I said earlier on my live, I didn't come live yesterday because I didn't feel I wasn't grounded. And that might be why you're not I know you have other things going on, but I don't feel good when if I'm not grounded either. So if we're not grounded, sometimes our body does some weird things. I know you've been sick, and sometimes when I'm sick, I don't like to move out of bed. Um, but you can ground in the shower. You can ground in. I know I'm sorry that I keep repeating, but this must be something that's very important for you to hear. Why they keep showing it to me. They're even showing me anchors. They're showing me things that we need to pull ourselves back down. Sometimes I know what I do. Like if things pop up and hit me and it makes me get worried and things start making my mind take over, I start feeling sick and I start feeling things that, that I know I'm fine, but it causes some things. And sometimes it's not easy, but I just feel like if we ground more and you allow yourself to anchor and talk to yourself. I don't always like talking to myself, but I know when I do, it helps me. I probably don't always like it because I feel like when I do, then like my husband's like, "Who you talking to?" Or the girls think I'm like crazy. I'm like, "Just leave me alone." I'm like, "Leave me alone. I know what I'm doing." I feel like it's kind of like a domino effect. Is what um I feel like there's some domino effects that are going, like I feel like you get on a track, then you have to start all over again. And it makes me feel like sometimes, are we feeling like we're on a loop sometimes? Why does it make you sad, love? Yeah, it's I'm like, go away. And sometimes that can be distractions as it is, they come in and they distract you. But I'm seeing like a domino effect. Like I feel like once you are, maybe something is scooping in it makes you feel like you're not. Okay. What animal is that? I can't tell. Can you make that a little clearer? Okay, that's what I thought it was. Wanted to make sure. Um, let's see what this means. I'm seeing a fox with a fluffy tail. Beautiful fluffy tail. It's all about the tail. Um okay, I feel like you have is there somebody that you like? Is there somebody who cuddles you or somebody who sneaks in and maybe when you are grounding they kind of sneak in and take maybe like your attention or distract you, Miss Angela? Because as I see oh, maybe that's why I'm seeing a fox. I just saw a beautiful fox. And like the fox just made me feel like something. I don't know. I feel like some, and it was like also saying like they want you to just be able to, like, if people are coming in and distracting you when you're working on yourself or doing something for yourself, I just feel like they want you to bring them into it. Yeah. Like, I just feel like they need to be scooped up. Like, I just feel like you have to, like, something with that tail and scooping them up, or maybe it could be scooping them up and taking them with you, or they're saying use that tail to push them aside, to make room and to allow yourself to have that time. Like, I can see it both ways, and it could be depending on who the person is. Either you want to take them with you, or you use the tail to whack them away. um it was a really pretty fox too. Um, let's see. Yeah. You're feeling I could feel they're connecting me with you and that's exactly how I felt yesterday. Because it's all coming back. Like it feels like you're kind of in the clouds a little. Does it feel like you're in the clouds and you just kind of feel like, I'm here? Like that, like I'm feel like they're making me connect with you. And this is how I felt yesterday, and it took me a while to get out of this groove and why I didn't come visit you guys yesterday because it was just It was hard to release it. Yeah, it was gorgeous. So this I feel like the main, I know I've told you, and know you said that I've told you this before, but there's something really important for you to be able to ground. You got to release that stuff with your head. If she's been mean, then the biggest thing that I've learned is when somebody is being mean to you, it's because they have their own stuff that they need to deal with, that it's not you. It's not you, it's them working on their own stuff, and maybe we said something or maybe we did something to trigger it. But it doesn't mean that it's our fault or it's something that we have to fix. Um Maybe I don't know if there. You could also be kind of like a fox with it. It could be why that's coming up too, and maybe being a little sneaky and by like saying something or doing something to let her know that even though she has her own life and doing her own thing, maybe just slip it in there to let her know that you're still there. How old is she, Miss Angela? Because girls are difficult, man. As much as I love my daughters, oops, as much as I love my daughters, I'm scared to what's going to happen in about the next 5 years of my life. Girls are hard. I remember being a girl. I remember what I probably put my own parents through, you know. So she's the same age as me. Okay. Okay. It could be just her, sometimes we don't want help and we want to, it's just her having to find her balance. She had Your daughter was the easiest. Well, you're lucky, Miss Jeanette. I know I was good until I was older, I think. But at 34, so she's the same age as me. So with her, she's probably trying, if she has kids, if she's married and she has all of that, she's probably trying to balance and try to figure out her life. And sometimes it takes them a long time. Sometimes there's just things that, we don't, that we have to learn, or that we have to find our process. And sometimes people just don't like help when they need it the most. That makes sense. So she probably knows all that she's put herself, like she knows all of that. She probably just doesn't know how to she's probably wants to find a new way, or she's just stuck and she doesn't know how to take help. Some people just don't know how. I don't know. I don't feel like that has to do anything with you though. I like when Leo does that. It cracks me up. Do you have to who did somebody do breathing treatments, or somebody doing breathing treatments? I just feel like there's a lot of mixtures going on with her, and I feel like there's nothing anybody could do or say to fix it. I feel like it's just something that she has to do with herself, which most of us it does. Are you getting breathing treatments, Miss Angela, who or somebody? All of a sudden, my breathing feels very, very low. I'm having a hard time seeing you guys. I want to find my glasses. Okay, all of a sudden, my breathing just felt like I was having a very hard time breathing, and it felt like somebody was like alive. I feel like this has to do with your partner. Does your partner get any medicine with that, I don't know where my thingy is. Who are you barking at? Who are you being crazy with out there? Lily. Can you please shut my door? Mommy's working. Can you close it a little bit? Not all the way so Leo doesn't get mad.
I'll do it all the way.
What did I just say?
What?
I said don't do that. Okay. All of a sudden I was feeling like I couldn't breathe and I felt he has a few meds. Does he have like an inhaler though? Like I feel like he needs an inhaler. Like I feel like he needs something to help open his chest up. I'm wondering if that vision that I saw earlier about the person in bed was for you. I don't even remember who I saw it for. He has 2 inhalers. Okay. Are they not helping, Miss Angela? Because maybe he needs to change. Maybe he needs to go to the doctor and change his prescription or change something with it. Because I feel like something needs to be done to help him with his lungs. I feel like his lungs aren't getting what they need. The lungs, I just feel a lot of stuff with them. I just feel like it needs a change. Does he have pain on his sides too, by like his ribs and that? I just feel a lot with that. I don't know where my. I guess I'm just gonna have to use my hoodie. Has there been a change in his with his health and all of that? Because I feel like something needs to change. I don't know. I know mine is stubborn and he's not the greatest at going to the doctor, so that could be why this is coming up. And they're saying maybe he needs to go get it checked. Yes, that's where I was feeling. Okay, so make sure he goes to the doctor. Make sure he keeps that, because that could be why that's coming up, is because they want him to know that he needs this. I feel like it's a change in his inhaler to help. Like the change in inhaler really needs to happen. Yeah, I was feeling all of that. What are you doing?
I forgot to get my water.
Oh, okay. I love you.
Love you.
Love you more. Shut the door a little bit.
That good?
A little bit more. Lily's loud. Perfect. Yep. Yeah, I was feeling that. I just feel like he needs a change in medicine. Okay. Just keep an eye on him. If he gets worse, just take him in and let them do whatever breathing treatments they need. If you have to take him to an urgent care, I know appointments are so hard to get into. Like Isabel, we ended up taking her to urgent care. Nothing serious, but nothing that could have waited until the 30th of November. So they didn't. Our doctors are so packed. I'm like, I don't even know what's going to happen to her if I wait till the 30th of November. So it's not horrible, but some female stuff. You can't really wait until another week for that. But yeah, that's what I got. Is there any questions that you had, Miss Angela? I would just keep an eye on him with his lungs, because I feel like the inhale. Sometimes I feel like his body may just be so used to whatever inhalers and medicine at a certain thing he was getting, and I feel like it needs something to expand him more. You are welcome, my love. Is Miss Ashley here? I haven't seen her comment yet. I want to make sure she's here. I have Miss Ashley and then Miss Jeanette. And if anybody else would like a reading, let me know if you donate. I gotta push his breathing out, because I felt it on my ribs. Yeah, I feel like his body's just so used to it, Miss Angela, that I feel like he needs I feel like he just needs that change. So make sure you push him to take that change. Okay. Hi, Miss Ashley. Okay. I will always make sure you guys are here. If you're working and listening, that's fine. I wouldn't be able to do a reading knowing that you guys aren't here. Unless I get a message that goes with your payment that says, do my reading, I'll watch afterwards, then I'll do it. But other than that, then I'll sit here and I'll wait for you. They never do, but tell him he has to, because I was feeling it and it was no fun. He needs to breathe. He needs to be able to feel better. I don't know where some men get these things in their heads where they can't go to the doctor. You know, I don't know. I don't know why some people think, if I go to the doctor, I'm going to look weak. I'm going to look this. I'm going to look that. No, just go to the doctor. If you need something, get it. Or I know sometimes they don't want to, they're scared of what they could possibly hear and stuff like that. But Miss Ashley, is there anything that you want me to do? Is there anything, or just whatever spirit is? I'm going to shut the door again. The dog opened it. Says, can you sit on the other side of the couch? Because your iPad's loud. Okay. Putting them in charge of the dog. Well, then I'll send my husband to you, and then maybe he'll listen to you, because mine don't listen to me. But yes, he needs to, because I just feel like his body's just so used to it. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. What does Miss Ashley need to know? I'm throwing cards everywhere. Okay, I'm feeling a lot of emotions, Miss Ashley. Okay. I'm feeling a lot, so I'm just gonna go with what's pouring into me is, I feel like we have a lot that we could say, that we want to say, we don't know how to say, or when to say it, or how. Like, it kind of feels like that: when, what, where, who, and but not the why. Like, there's so much I feel like that's going on in between your throat chakra and your heart chakra. And I feel like they're kind of at a battle with each other, because even though the Hermit's in reverse, I feel like you're holding things within that you don't have to. Like, it makes me feel like they're saying there's a lot that I feel like this is all wisdom for you, that you have this wisdom, you have this goodness that's all within, and it's like you don't know how to share it, you don't know what to do. We're crying. Hold on. When she's done, she'll come talk to me. She doesn't like to talk right away. She likes to cry. So when she calms down, we'll find out what's wrong. So I just feel like you have all this wisdom or something that you're holding within, Miss Ashley. And I feel like I don't know if it's about other people, because it's making you feel stuck. Like, you have that stuck energy too. But I feel like when I see this, that you have a lot of wisdom, and they're reminding you that you have the ability to find your balance. And I'm hearing something about your peace with it. That you have the ability to balance. It's all about releasing. I do feel like there's something that you need to release out.
She fell on her toe.
Okay, is she bleeding? If she's not bleeding or broken, I'll then help her get an ice pack.
It's broken.
She's fine. Go give her a hug and a kiss. Miss Ashley, what wisdom are you holding within, or or that you don't want to share? Does that make sense, dear? Because that's how I'm feeling. Like they're making me feel that. And since tomorrow's Thanksgiving, I know my husband said he might have to work late. I'm gonna see if Miss Ashley answers. I'm gonna go peek and make sure she's alive, which I'm sure she is. She's just very dramatic. Sit down. You're okay. Lily's getting you an ice pack. Thank you, Lily. Are you coming in? I'm sorry, Leo. Okay, we're being dramatic. Yes, you are. You are keeping to yourself. That makes sense because I feel like I felt like when I usually, I don't even know if I've ever seen the card like that, but I just saw this as you have all this wisdom and stuff that's going on. So that must be why we're stuck. And they want you to know that you have I don't even remember what I said because of Miss Drama Queen. She's heavy. I picked her up and put her on the couch. They're getting too big to lift up. Okay. Okay. I am hearing too when it comes to the Magician card in reverse, Miss Ashley. I'm hearing certain people, we really need to put our foot down and that we need to start cutting off how much help we are giving them, because the goodness and the help and the love that we're getting from the universe, our own success and everything that we get, we can't be giving to everybody else. Like, I feel like the reason why we feel so stuck and and I'm happy that you're keeping to yourself. And I feel like it's something because I feel like you're stuck and you're exhausted from sharing all of your energy and sharing all of that goodness that you are getting. I feel like they block you sometimes, and they're saying with that is that you have to find this balance with that giving and receiving that you are giving, because you have 4 major arcana cards in here, girl. So this is showing so much change. Like, there's so much big changes that are coming. Like, it doesn't even matter, that they're in reverse, that there's still changes that are coming, because, I just feel like, this is the time for you to be focused and to be able to, I just feel like they want you to take that wisdom for yourself. And as you take that wisdom for yourself and as you're feeling stuck, they want you to know that you will prevail. They want you to know that there's balance that will be coming. There's the causes and effects. Everything is going to fall into place. But with the Magician card, this just really, the Magician card just makes me feel like you have, because of all this wisdom that you do, they're saying that that we're not using maybe all of that in the right way. That they want you to remember to block people off, to block things that are not doing. They want you to focus your energy to yourself because it is such a gift, that the abundance and the love and everything that is coming to you. And to me, I always see this too, is that we have the ability to make a new start, or that we're trying to create something, like whatever you want, however you want to move out of this stuckness. They're saying that you have this ability to do it, and that I just feel like you need to cut people off and cut things off that are really distracting you. It's sometimes, and depending on who the peoples who the peoples are, it can be really hard to cut them off. But I just feel like they're taking so much away from you that they shouldn't be. I feel like they're just not doing, somebody's not doing the work that they should be doing. So as you are isolating and as you are pulling away, I don't think I'm hearing it's not a bad thing, even if others are trying to make you feel guilty or trying to make you feel like you shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, because because all they're doing is, I just feel like they're pulling from you. Like, I'm seeing this like as other people, and things are like a magnet, and they're just pulling and pulling from you because they know that you're the person that helps connect them to the world or connects them to things. That they want you to also know, I'm hearing with this card as it pops up, because I'm seeing the faces changing. And it makes me feel like they want you to remember that there's other people who would utilize you. There's other people who love you. That there's other people who will like, I even feel like will even pay you back differently. Like, they're wanting you to know that there's people who do care, and that whatever you share with other certain people, that there are people who will be listening and who will want to work as a team or want to be that person who gives back to you. So I feel like we need some shifting when it comes to either our friendships and stuff like that, because they're saying you have all the abilities to walk away, to cross this path, to cross this new chapter. Like I said, when I saw the first Hermit card about you having all that wisdom, there you go. Look at all that yellow, her reading a book, her wisdom, having bright ideas, and having spirit lead the way. Just remember to trust yourself, Miss Ashley, that whatever you decide to do, whichever path that you decide to go on, even if it doesn't make those others happy, if it doesn't make things seem like this is the exact thing I should be doing, usually they are. Look at that, because you're ready to expand. I feel like if you haven't also, it could be the energy too. I know we've been talking about not feeling grounded and how I didn't feel grounded too. This could be why that this is your time to be able to have space and to breathe, to feel grounded, and being able to just expand. I feel like there is some expansion. If it's not work, it's a move or something that needs to happen. I'm hearing it's something about feeling safe, Miss Ashley. And whatever unanswered prayers and things that you've been putting out that aren't being heard, I'm hearing goes back to you, to these changes and listening to the wisdom that you have and the expansion that you want, making some changes with the people and whoever's dragging energy out of you. We need to, however we can cut that off so they could find. It's like energy vampires, man. They just keep coming back at you, Miss Ashley. You have to be exhausted. Have you felt exhausted or so much more tired at night? Hello, Kathleen. How are you? Okay. It could be. It could, sometimes it's hard for me because personal life can be just as much work as a job with those relationships. So it's something that I just feel like they're sucking you dry, and there's just some changes that need to be. Yeah, I think it's time for a new job. I think that's why the expansion and the grounding came out. And probably that could be why I was saying the faces with the community were changing. Oh, is Daddy home? Is Daddy home? Go get him. Go get him. You heard Daddy's car. That might be why I saw the community of the faces changing. That could be your sign to let you know that you thinking about finding a new one is in the works for you, and take whatever leap you need to. Okay. He's Leo, he just pulled up. Give him a minute, okay? I have Miss Jeanette next. Miss Jeanette, let me know who you want to talk to. And if anybody else donates for a reading, please let me know. Leo, it's okay, baby. He never comes through that door. Leo, go in the kitchen. I'm doing good, dear. How are you? Leo, go in the kitchen. He never enters through my office. I don't know why. He's crying by this door. Such a weirdo. Whoever comes through. Okay. Miss Jeanette, did somebody used to do a salute? Did a male, your dad, I'm here, or see you later, or something like that? I feel like it's a male. And I feel like they were saluting in some way. Sorry. Leo knows Daddy's outside. He hasn't come in yet. Miss Angela, then that's good. If you feel like if you watch and if any of the readings ever resonate for you too, know that that's another reason why you're here watching. That's another reason why you're here. Because if anything ever resonates with any of you guys too, know that those are messages. Your grandpa saluting. Okay. I felt a very strong male, and I just feel, I heard maybe he said grandfather. I just heard father here, and then I saw him salute, so it could be grandfather, grandpa coming through. I just knew it was a male, very strong. Just felt the saluting, but that's even better that you have a picture of that. Let's see. Oh, I kind of like his energy. He's like, life is never what we expect it to be. He's like, sometimes you make the pie and sometimes you don't get to eat it. Or sometimes somebody makes a pie and you get to eat it. I feel like he had a lot of fun outlooks on life. I feel like he had a lot of fun ways of teaching people lessons. What else did he just say that was really cool? Oh, he was showing me. It was really cool. He was showing, I don't remember all of them, but as a kid, kind of like the bubblegum in a dish type of thing, but also the games that I don't even remember what they're called, that I remember used to playing when I was little, where you put your hands on top of each other and you went around and you clapped hands, and you didn't want to be the last one or whatever. He loved your cherry pie. I was wondering why we were talking. I was wondering why pies came up. I don't even know the last time I've had a pie, so that's probably why he used it. Because he said sometimes you make the pie, sometimes you eat the pie. I don't know. He's making me feel like he wants you to remember that everything happens for a reason. He's saying that we're all connected in a way, and sometimes I want to see why. I just feel like, sometimes you're just out, or sometimes you're it. The game, I feel like because he came in saluting, and the way he was making me feel like the outlooks of life. Like, I feel like it's all like he wants you to know that everything is connected, that everything really does ripple. Let me see. It's something about. Is this kind of okay? I think this is kind of connecting to what we said about probably like an hour ago. I feel like this is coming and saying to you that they want that, are you worried about pulling out because of the ripple effect? I think that's why I'm seeing that. Like, because that game goes on. Do you know what that game is, Miss Jeanette? Where you did it, and he's bringing me back to whatever we talked about earlier, and about the pulling out, that we're scared we're going to change the ripple effects, that we're scared that if we stop, things aren't going to keep going the way they are. Yes, okay. That's what it was. Like, I had to think of it, but I don't know, he has really cool energy. I like the way that came through. But like with him, I feel like he's like I see, he's like, I see this in all the ways that she can go, but he's making me, he doesn't want, I'm hearing he doesn't want you to decline because you're so tired of keep going and going and going. I don't know if he used to sit you down and look you in the eyes, because I feel like I'm about ready to get a talking to. Because I feel him getting down on his knees, and he's looking at me and he's saying, "Girl, sweetheart, dear," whatever word that he used to use. I just feel like, Puddin', it is time for you to decide. I just feel like it's time, like, even though you know what you have to do, I feel like if we put those wishes, we put our prayers and our hopes, and we really believe in them, and we don't have any guilt with them, that he wants you to know that you deserve this happiness. I love it. Oh, you're very, yeah. Like, I feel like he just getting down on his knees, and we're in eye to eye level, and I feel like that he's saying that's what she needs, that she misses, that she needs to have somebody on her side, like family wise or whatever, giving her that love and attention that she needs. I feel like I have to sneeze, so if I randomly stop, I'm gonna try not to sneeze. Oh, my nose. Yes, and he still just wants you to be happy. Like, he just shows me you happy, and he says she's just always on a move, and he's just, he wants you to know that he's there, that he comes and he helps you find your strength. He helps give you energy. I feel like he hugs you a lot, though. Do you have times where you find yourself sitting on the floor, Miss Jeanette, or if you're cleaning something and you just kind of pause, like where you would be eye to eye level with somebody? Because I feel like that's when he like just looks and smiles at you and tries to pass on some wisdom. That's so funny. It's gone now. I felt like I had a sneeze. I was just like, okay, but it never came out, and now it's gone. I thought I was gonna randomly sneeze, and I don't know, it's gone now. It might have been your grandpa too. Do you, and also, do you, that's what I was doing today with cleaning. Yes. Then know that was him, that he was with you. If you also see things like, he's calling it pixie dust. Pixie dust, any like little things that like catches your eye through like randomly, like little stuff. He's saying that's him blowing you kisses and him just trying to, he's saying he wants you to see the magic is still there. He wants you to just hold on to your beliefs a little bit longer. He's telling me that you're stubborn and that you're not going to listen to me. But he's telling me thank you for trying to get you to take your own leap, but he's saying that you're not going to listen to me. Darn it, Jeanette. He's so cute. I love his actor. He's like, the way he said it was so sweet too, and I don't know how else to describe it, but it was so sweet. I love it. Yes, he was showing me like something like that flies by your eyes and stuff like that. That he tries to do it because he knows. And even with the stubbornness, like I feel like he just knows the passion, the love that you have, and I don't know if you get a lot of it like that you have from him as well, but he just I just feel like he's like, I'm trying. He seems tired. He's like, I'm trying over here, and not all of it's working. So make sure when you see signs, if you need to ask what it means or ask for more, just ask for it. Like I feel like the more that you just keep holding on, because I feel like it's getting down to the wire. He's saying, because I feel like it's almost time for this record. It's like a record player because you feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again and ready for that break. You're ready for that release, and he's saying it's coming. I love it. Make sure you go outside and breathe some fresh air. I don't know if you're cleaning because of, well, I know you're not cleaning because of Thanksgiving, because I know you're not, I know you're in Canada. I know you guys already had your Thanksgiving. So if you're cleaning too much, make sure you get some fresh air or open some windows. Um, did your friend go to the doctor? I feel like something's like, did he go to the doctor and get something checked out?
Feathers peed, but I cleaned it up.
You mean Leo?
Yeah.
You said feathers.
Not Leo.
Did you put him in this cage?
That's the first thing I did. That's always the first thing I do. Because
Okay.
it's the easiest part.
Thank you. Will you shut my door now since he's locked up? Thank you. You're such a good big sister.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like let me see. I don't know, all of a sudden I felt like this weird, like, has he been feeling fuzzy? Has he been getting headaches? I don't know. I feel like there's something, like, I don't know, it makes me feel like there's something right here in front of him. Like, I don't know, it's sinuses. I got you, Miss Sherry. You were after Miss Jeanette. I got you, dear. I didn't see you comment, so I was just waiting. He used to. Okay. Okay. Well, then that's good if he's not getting it. I don't know why. I just felt like something is in his way. Is his mom passed? Hi, Miss Heather. because it made me feel like he was getting. Now I feel like his mom is yelling at him or something. Like I feel like somebody who um somebody's just okay. That's a spirit in front of him who's yelling at him. Okay, I feel like his mom is trying to talk to him, and his mom is trying to like do kind of like what you're doing, but like in a more stern way. Like I feel like she's like yelling at him, like with the finger and all of that. Um, if have him like like in his head out loud, however he feels comfortable. He needs to have a conversation with his mother. He's like, he needs to call me right now. I feel that's probably why like I felt like somebody was in my face, but that's why I'm like, what's going on? So I feel like his mom is yelling at him and she wants him to pick up the phone. I feel like she's trying so hard to communicate, but she's yelling at him. So if he can try to get him to try to talk to her and see what he gets. Yeah. Well, she's yelling at him. It's probably if he's not going to the doctor to get things like checked out or looked at, that must be why she's yelling at him. Because all of a sudden, I felt something fuzzy with it, but then all of a sudden, as I let it sink in, it was like somebody was in my face. And I'm hearing thank you for sticking by his side, and it will be, and she's happy that he has you. Do you have any questions for your grandpa, Miss Jeanette? Miss Jeanette, are you feeling tinglies in the back of your head? I feel like his mom plays with your hair. I feel like that's her. That if you feel like somebody's playing with your hair or your head feels tingly, know that that's her coming in and letting you know that she's with you. So I could feel her doing it. It's like my grandma does that to me now. It's gonna make my head all itchy. Yeah, that must have been her then. Yep. If she's bringing it up, because now it's gone, even though it made my head really itchy. It's gone. So sometimes they try to find any way they can just to communicate. I do feel like you need to go outside soon, though, Miss Jeanette. Go outside and release some of that cleaning stuff. Yes, you were. But I still think that's funny how he brought up the pies. That was like the first thing he went with. He says I love his. Can you send me a picture of him saluting? I want to see. I love when people send me pictures after lives or after readings of their loved ones because it just spirit always still amazes me even though it's been so long. I always love seeing actual pictures and then being able to be like, yeah, like seeing that that's exactly who was standing here. Just it gives me, it still gives me those chills and goosebumps even though I do this every day, but it's still it just I don't know. It brings me my own peace and happiness too that also to see it. Especially since that's exactly how he came in and you said you have a picture of that. That's so cool. I love it. Miss Sherry, who did you want to talk to? If anybody else wants a reading, let me know. I have Miss Sherry's my last one. I heard he said he wants to remind you to stop ignoring the elephant in the room. But he's saying just to keep your faith and to try to make sure that he wants you to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. He's saying that, he doesn't want them to take so much from you that when it's time, that you don't know how to use your energy for yourself or you don't know how to get it back. I just feel like he wants you to be able to make sure that I don't even feel like he wants you to balance yourself with them. He wants you to make sure that you're giving yourself more of to start pulling back a little bit with your energy, if that makes sense. Because he's saying it's time. It's time for you to start slowly bringing your energy back from you. Because he's saying that you've given so much that there's nothing left to give, that you don't have any more. I don't feel, and I feel it. He's showing it to me like you don't have anything more to give him or give them. Yeah, I am too. No, that was for Miss Jeanette, Miss Sherry. I'm going to hop on to you. One step at a time, Miss Jeanette. Find one thing and work on that. When that gets easier and that feels better, then add something else with that. Okay? Sometimes we have to do things one thing at, like, maybe it's like there's one thing that you always do, but they can do for themselves. Stop doing it and give that a couple weeks maybe to get used to it or for them to get into the swing, and then add something else and just start piling it so you have that. Okay. Miss Sherry, let me release her grandpa. Okay, Miss Sherry, let's see. Miss Sherry, did your parents like to dance a lot? And I'm seeing like a hammock too, and I'm seeing two hammocks that weren't together that are coming together too. Your mom liked to dance. Okay. I love you too, Miss Jeanette. I know you're not having Thanksgiving tomorrow, but I'm gonna tell you Happy Thanksgiving anyways. Okay, because I mostly felt I saw your mom's face, and I know I just saw her like dancing, like slow dancing, and I was hearing the song I Believe I Could Fly. And when I feel like when I connect with her with that song, like I'm seeing eyes wide open, like I just feel like, so much has changed. I'm hearing a lot. I feel like so much has changed from the way she saw things, the way she saw things in the world, the way the world is now. But I don't know. Do you always wonder if she's at peace, Miss Sherry? Thank you. My husband just came home. I'm sure he's gonna start cooking and doing stuff and things like that. I'm sure he's gonna start cooking. let's see. Yeah, I think my parents called me a couple times while they don't talk to each other, so one calls me and then I swear 10 minutes later the other one calls me. I was like, I just told your wife that I was working, and he's like, oh, I'm not home. It's like they're so connected sometimes. Let's see. Where'd she go? I've always been lucky, Miss Jeanette. My dad was a big cooker, and now my husband is. Okay, that must be why I saw the two hammocks, like two separate hammocks, and coming together. Like I didn't know if she was talking about it first, if she was talking about you, or no, if she was talking about, yeah, you and her, or if she was talking about your mom and dad. Because I saw two hammocks coming together, and with those songs and everything like that, she wants you to know that she's okay, that she is okay. Because like I believe I could fly. And then I totally forgot what other song. Eyes Wide Open, I think I said. I don't remember. But whatever I saw, I can't remember what song came through. Sometimes it comes through and then that's it. But she wants you to know that she's okay. Did she have like any head things going on, dementia? And I don't know, the whole top of my head just feels like there's a rock on top of it. I don't know. My head feels weird. She had a hard life. Okay, that could be another reason why my head hurts so bad. Jared, will you take him out? He may have to pee more. I've been on for almost 2 hours. I took him out before I went live. Okay, I don't know how to say. I don't know what that is.
Shut up.
Okay.
YouTube turn the TV off. You pop in the fridge.
Does it have to do kidney failure? Okay. Did she like lose memories or anything like that? Why does my head hurt? Like I feel it all the top of my head. It just feels like a lot of pressure. Did she have a hard time breathing at the end, Miss Sherry? Was she not able to breathe? Maybe it's just not enough oxygen getting up there either. Sometimes that happens at the end. Okay. I couldn't fit, like, I'm like, there's something with the head because usually it will go away if I'm not reading it right and it wasn't going away. Okay. So she wasn't getting enough oxygen to her. Okay, so that must be something part of how she passed too, was because of the oxygen and everything just wasn't going. Because it's going away now. Your dad, I heard when I read that, I felt like he was like it. I don't feel like he really, it's hard for us because we're here, and if we know there's a certain way they would want things to turn out, and when it doesn't turn out like that, we feel bad. But he's saying, I'm not there. He's saying it is what it is. He's like, there's nothing that we can do. And I'm hearing that you know what, you did what you had to do. Okay. Let's see. I don't know, because I don't know. I just felt so much head with her. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he's saying, I don't know, he kind of reminds me of my dad a little bit, like, because he's like, sometimes people, I don't know if this was stuff that was really important to him, Miss Sherry, when he was here. Sometimes we put so much focus, not so much, but sometimes we have certain ways that we view certain material things or money and stuff like that, and sometimes we put expectations on family and people when it comes to those things, that we want those taken care of. But when it's our time and we pass, we don't have, there's nothing really that connects us to those things anymore. And when you pass, they get this sense of, it doesn't matter anymore. And I feel like, the way he viewed certain things when he was on earth, he's learned that it doesn't matter. Like he's since he's home and he's back there, he's saying some of the ways that he handled some of that was just silly. He's saying that if you didn't, then he's saying that you just took care of business. He's saying I'm hearing that, and he's being like, that is nothing that you have to feel bad about. He's saying, because at the end of the day, he's saying all of this would have fallen on you. And he's saying, since all of it would have fallen on you, he's saying that you taking care of yourself and making sure that that everything is working out is fine. He's saying just to release that, let it go. Did you get in trouble? Did you pee on the floor like a naughty puppy? I don't know when dogs start holding it longer and all that jazz, but I know I'm ready for when he can hold it a little bit longer. I don't know anything about dogs. Are there more things, Sherry, that you've been wanting to say to your brothers or saying to people who aren't helping you with some things? Because he's saying that he makes me feel like he wants you to stop holding in whatever you want to say, because it's either going to cause a fight or it's going to blow up or something. But he's saying just to speak your truth, even if it upsets other people. He's saying you need that for your own health. Like I'm hearing he doesn't want you to get like a stomach ulcer or anything like that, because you're trying, I don't know if you're trying so hard to keep the family together or trying not to have people fall apart or certain things just go haywire. But he's saying that that's not your job. He's saying he knows that you feel like it is because they're both gone, but he's saying that's not your job. He's saying that everybody is grown. They have to learn how to take care of themselves and do things. If you think you already have one, then that's probably another reason why he said it. I usually don't come out with like medical terms like that, but he is a very good communicator. And I heard that he didn't want you to get a stomach ulcer. So maybe this is why he's saying you need to stop holding in your feelings and your emotions. He's just saying, speak it out loud. And sometimes it's hard. And it's hard to say things, but we have to remember sometimes when we stand up for ourselves, or if we say something that we know that could possibly hurt somebody else, but then it also helps us heal, or it helps us be able to breathe. You know what I mean? Sometimes other people have to hear things for their own growth, but we also have to say things for our own selves. So that could be why he's saying that he wants you to just speak your truth. And he doesn't want you to feel guilty about anything that you've done. Everything you've done, you did it for a reason, and it's okay. He's showing me books, and I'm kind of mixed if this is past or if this is present, or it could be it could be some memories and some other things. Did he either used to read to you when you were little, or did you have to read a lot of books that has to do with the selling and taking care of something? Like, he made me feel like I feel like two different things. Like, I feel like, there's memories of you guys reading, or him reading to you, or doing something close together, or if there's like things that you had to learn or research upon everything that's going on. Your dad said that karma will come back for him, or maybe I, or maybe I will. I just thought it was funny the way he said it with the dad tone. I was trying not to spit my water out. It was really funny. You have a lot of books. Okay, that's why I couldn't tell if it was present or if it was past, because I just felt like reading was like really important. So that might be why I saw it both ways, is that you do like to read. So that could be a sign too that maybe if, well, there you go. He's letting you know that he is. I heard karma will come for him, and so will I. So, there's a mixture of things, and that's awful for somebody to do that. Shame on him. That could be why the researching. Is that another thing that you're researching about too? Is to see if there's anything you can do? Did you guys have any written thing that if he were to sell or anything like that? He just doesn't want you to feel guilty about that. And I feel like that's a hard thing that a lot of us go through, is we feel guilty about I don't know, that like when we sell our parent, like when people sell parents' houses or they sell their things, that we feel guilty doing that. And I feel like he's saying just let it go. He's saying that whatever you got from doing it, as long as it's helping you in your life right now, that's all that matters. I froze. Can you see me? Why did I freeze? Leo. Leo. Come here, baby. Leo's trying to play basketball. I don't know what I said. Spirit sometimes does that. I'm back. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's freezing so much, because I stopped going live on my phone so long ago that, unless the internet went out for a second, I don't know what I said either. But the only thing I can think of that I was said, I don't know when I froze for you, was, yes, I do miss Heather. You will be next, my dear. Okay. Sometimes I'll watch, if I have to see the comments, if I do like the giveaways, and I have to see who shared, I have to watch from my phone. Sometimes it says, oh, the live was interrupted. I'm like, no, was it? I'm like, no, it was not. I'm like, why? Sometimes it can be me. I don't feel like he doesn't want you to, he makes me feel like I see like a jar, and he's saying he doesn't want you to hold on to what you think are mistakes or hold on to the things that happen. He's saying just let him go. Everything is a stepping stone. Everything is a learning thing. He's saying that this current situation and him being a dum-dum that he's saying just that's nothing that had to do with you. There. See, he's saying that's what matters. And he's saying however you want to deal with him and whatever happens. But if that's your happy place and that helped you get to that, then that's good. Will you put it? Oh, I think he got it from the basketball thing. Will you put it on top of the red sweater that you guys got me for my birthday?
Or fro.
Goofy. Good. I just feel like that's what matters. He's saying that he just wants you. He's saying that he wants you to look out. Do you look at the stars with the campers? Because he's showing me like a telescope. I had to think of what it was called. Like, oh crap, a telescope. I feel like he wants you to just focus on the things that make you happy. Okay. He's saying it's time just to focus on your happiness and enjoy those moments. Put it on top of the red thing. I don't know how he got that. There you go.
You want to go back in your little house?
He's mean. He took my boobies that fell, and then he took my thing I made for my.
Oh, that sounds amazing, Miss Sherry. That would be so cool to see. That must be why I was seeing that. So know that he's with you when you do that, okay? Miss Heather, who do you want to talk to, love? And Miss Heather, you can either, since you won my birthday giveaway, you can let me know. You can either have that free reading that you won. You can either save it for on a live if there's a time that you want a reading on a live, or I can make you a reading, a personal one, and send it to you. So you can go either way, okay? You're very welcome, dear. Yes. Whoever wants to come through. Okay. Let's see. His mom. She is. I feel like I'm hearing car rides. So I feel like she's with you when you go through the camper too, is the way she showed me. Whenever you're in a vehicle, I feel like she comes and visits you and she hangs out with you. Because I'm hearing that your mind is in a certain place, Miss Sherry, that she likes to come and join you. Miss Heather, let's see. I don't. Okay, I don't know if this is you or your Grammy. That's. I'm seeing it, but I don't know if this is her or if this is you. But I'm seeing somebody cooking, getting ready for Thanksgiving, and then I see Grampy coming in, and I see Grampy taste testing and like trying to do it. I keep seeing somebody like slapping his hand. Like, if you keep doing that, then you're not going to eat anything when it's time. You're welcome. And I'm laughing because with all the pictures that I've seen of Grampy, and just from what I can pull from like his personality, it just looks so cute. Like I could see him just kind of like coming over and like a little kid trying to like sneak like pieces and testing things and stuff like that. But I just see somebody cooking, and whoever's cooking just kind of is like slapping his hand and trying to tell him no. Because I just feel like that, like he will continue to do, like he would continue to do it, and if he continues to do it, then all this food isn't going to be eaten. Okay, so that's probably why I couldn't tell who the person. Like I felt like I could feel doing it, and I could see it, but I couldn't really tell who it was. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't say it was Grammy or if it was you, but I just see. I could feel a female cooking in him trying to sneak things. And I love Grampy. I can see, because from the pictures I know of him, I can just see him. I can just see it. It's just so funny. So maybe she's telling you don't be, I don't know if it's time to go pick up the girls. I haven't turned my alarms off yet. I feel like maybe Grammy was the one who would probably slap Grampy's hand. I can't see you doing that, but she's saying that if you need to, she's saying you can tap his hand and tell him no. Do you have a list of things that you're making tomorrow, Miss Heather, or that you started making? I don't know why, but I feel like she's saying if you put him to work, he won't snack as much. Like I see him sitting at a table and I feel like, I don't know if there's like something with mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes or something, him like something with stirring. Leo, it's okay. Perfect. Okay, so that must be what you guys did together. Like I felt like there was a list and she was saying give him something to do. And it made like I don't know what if the stirring was maybe writing or what, but I just felt like, she wanted him to have some of it. That's what he was stirring. Okay. It looked like he was stirring something, and I didn't know if it was like something with mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes. Because I know some people only like one or the other, but I was seeing him stirring something. So know that she was there with you. That's her showing that she was with you guys during that. I feel like this is like I feel like you have the gift of the cooking and that you got from your mom and your Grammy, and I just feel like I feel like this is I always feel like she's like this is always his time of year to enjoy like his favorite cooking and stuff like that, like or just eating. I feel like he just enjoys eating. Like he doesn't take whatever food you guys have, he never takes for granted and he always appreciates it. Like I feel like he's excited just to eat and stuff like that. Is it? Are you adding a few more people to your table this year? Are you having surprise guest or something coming? Because she's making me feel like just the two of you. Okay. Because she's making me feel like there's a couple extra guests that might be joining you. Maybe some people will surprise you, or unless she's talking about her and your parents. I don't know. Like she makes me feel like I don't know. I don't know. You'll have to let me know tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know if some people are going to come over and surprise you or what, but I just feel like there might be some surprise guests. Um or are you like Jeremiah who like cooks for like 50 people? I know when Jeremiah cooks, he like cooks for like an army. And then our fridge gets like packed with food that we try to eat before it gets bad. Okay. I don't know. Like I heard that pretty clear too that there'll be some extra guests there. It could be spiritual guests. It may not be physical ones. There could be more family that is gathering with you guys this Thanksgiving. Okay. Like after a while I was thinking about it, I'm like, or it could be like Jer where Jer cooks, he cooks for like the whole neighborhood. Um that could be what it is. I don't know. Tuck it in. Maybe some people will come and visit you tomorrow too, or they'll call and see. Maybe some friends or neighbors might come over and say Happy Thanksgiving. I don't know. It could be the cooking. I don't know. For some reason, I just feel like there's that some type of surprise in some type of style is coming for you guys tomorrow. Okay. Are you reorganizing things still? Are you still like reorganizing things in the garage? What are you picking up and moving? That you made enough for the Navy band. I love it. I don't know what that is. But I don't know. Let me see what this is because I keep seeing something, but I can't really put my. I see it, but I don't really know what it is or what they're representing. Let me see. Do you have a certain centerpiece that you use that is like in the middle or that gets your eye? Okay. Did you find a centerpiece? Like, I don't know. I keep seeing it like it keeps coming in really shiny and then it seems like it would fit right in the middle. Is there something that you found? I don't know. It looked really shiny, and then it looked glass, and then I saw a flower, and I have no idea what they're saying. Um, I don't know if you found something while you were cleaning that's in the house that may be on your centerpiece at your table, or I don't know what she's showing me. I don't know. It was in the shape of. Yeah, like it just made me feel like it was like a centerpiece. Like I couldn't really tell what it. And maybe that's why I was like, I don't know what it is. But I kept seeing like something, like they were showing me that you found something, and that could be used maybe like for a centerpiece or something. I don't know if you have it on the table right now. Um, it kind of makes sense. They're just show like I just saw that we found something. Perfect. Ah, I love it. And then they showed me a rainbow, and I saw on the rainbow it says "Believe in magic." So that when I see that's just showing that that they want you to know that they can be in two places, that magic does exist, that they're there, that we're all connected. Um, I love it. Okay, I feel like is there somebody who is grinchy about Christmas or the timing of when Christmas stuff goes out? Grampy can't be grinchy, can he? I don't feel like Grampy knows how to be grinchy. That's you. Okay. I'm hearing somebody's grinchy. Okay. I'm seeing like a tornado and it's making me feel like it's I feel like Christmas is hard for you because of because of mom and dad not being here and it just being you and Grampy. I feel like it brings so much emotions and it comes with Christmas can come with so much work. Like with decorating and the cooking and baking, and I feel like with your business too that you run, I feel like it puts a lot on you. Leo, it's okay. You know what? Daddy doesn't have to work tomorrow, buddy. You get daddy all day tomorrow. Um, okay, that's weird. Is there some things going on that you wish that you could do instead? Like I feel like that you feel like your hands are tied. Okay. Okay. It must be why. Okay, because like I saw somebody feeling like their hands were tied and like with handcuffed. So is that the in depth that goes with something with that? Because I just feel like there's so much that we just don't feel like we want. I don't know. Okay, that makes sense too. I was trying to find the right way to say it, that I didn't want to be mean and be like, I feel like there's someplace else that we want to be for Christmas, and that makes and you don't have to say anymore because that totally makes sense. And I think that's why I was feeling like, we feel stuck, we feel like we can't go. I just feel like there's something that you may be feeling guilty about wanting to spend Christmas with somebody else or seeing somebody else or doing something different for Christmas, but you know what it comes with, you know what you have to do, and you just know there's so much that goes with it as well. Leo, stop. You're a good boy. You be good boy. Good boy. Okay. Miss Heather, are you holding your breath a lot? Is this put more stress on you trying to see if you'll get to go or not? I feel like you've got like anxiety all of a sudden. A lot of things are either causing you anxiety and stuff. I feel like there's just I feel like there's a lot you have so much on your plate that I don't feel like you're being able to take care of yourself. You're not being able to breathe. Are there certain movies that you used to watch with your dad? Okay. But Miss Heather, you have to remember with everything else that you do, I don't feel like you should feel guilty. Yeah, I could feel it. I can feel that. I can feel the anxiety and the stress. And then I felt your dad come in and it made me feel like I don't know if there's movies or something that you used to sit and do with him. Like I feel like you just need to unplug yourself. He wants you to unplug. He wants you to be able to breathe and relax. And he's saying she won't do it, but she needs to do it. Sometimes it's hard when we're so used to being going and going and going and going that we don't. Sometimes we forget how to just take a break or we take that pause. Or did you guys just used to sit and watch TV together? I don't know. He just made me feel like, it was time for you guys to watch a movie or you guys just to sit together. Like I feel like just that your guys' energy sitting together helped. He comes home from work and he's working on the house. I don't even want to know what he's doing. um Movies and TV. Yeah, I just felt like it was time to pop in a movie. I'm seeing fairies everywhere, Miss Heather. Are you creating things with fairies? If you're not, then there's little fairies that are following you around and trying to help, or that are hearing planting seeds. Well, I hope you're okay, Miss Heather. Well, that's weird. Well, how did that happen? Was it because of insurance? That's weird. I know. I'm just seeing like little fairies, and I know you're really creative, so I didn't know if it was something that you were doing with your job, like with your business. But I'm seeing like fairies coming in. Oh, well, that's awful. That even they didn't call you. That's horrible. I'm sorry. What butt faces? If you didn't get a phone call and they didn't tell you like if they were retiring or leaving, then it must have been something where you know that happened quickly. But that's awful. I'm sorry, Miss Heather. I hope you're okay. But I do know that whatever anxiety and all that we need to. I know they're showing me jars. I'm seeing jars and I'm seeing like light, like little. I'm seeing like bright lights coming out of the jar, and I don't know what any of that means. And I'm seeing it with fairies, so I don't know if this is something that is coming up that either you're going to create or something that maybe you do with jars. Do you do stuff with like seeds and flowers, Miss Heather? Like, do you jar things? I don't know. I don't know what they're showing me. Do you put things in jars and save them, like food in that? Because like as I see that too, I remember Jer sent me something a while ago, and it said like if you use the mason jars and put food and stuff in it, like the lifespan for some I guess is better. I don't know. I don't know what the like. I saw fairies and then I'm seeing like this jar and I'm seeing like these lights. And did you do lightning bugs when you were little too? Like I'm just seeing all this goldness coming out of it. I don't know what any of that means, but that's what they showed me. You don't know what else is a lightning bug? I don't know what else we call them lightning bugs here or fireflies. Call them sometimes we call them lightning bugs or fireflies. The fireflies. I don't know why they're. I don't some. Oh my goodness, Miss Heather. Then you need to come back and visit us again in the summertime. Then you can see a whole bunch of them. They don't have fire. They don't have them up in Maine. You're in Maine. They don't have fireflies in like the Maine area. Oh, they do not. Big Dipper fireflies, they're called by you guys. But that's very rare, it says. Interesting. Massachusetts. I knew it started with an M. I think I always mix that up. Near Massachusetts and Maine. I always mix that up. I knew it started with an M. Okay, now I can change that to Massachusetts. That was close. Yeah, it says only about like 20 can be found where you're at. So you guys don't get them very often. I have no idea what that means. I don't, you know what? Maybe it's a movie you'll watch that has something that has to do with it. So I remember in one of my other lives, I saw something really weird and I told her, I'm like, I have no idea. And then a few hours later, she sent me pictures from a movie she was watching, and everything I told her was in that movie. So maybe it's something that you'll watch later. Maybe it'll be something that sparks something. I don't know. Um, they don't want, they're saying whatever you do for cooking tomorrow, Heather, is they don't want you to overwhelm yourself, because I feel like you need a lot of rest, dear. Like I feel it in your chest, I feel it in your heart. Like I feel like there's a lot of I just feel like you have, I know it's hard to find time to rest because you take care of Grampy, but they're making me feel you, and I feel like all that you really need to rest. I don't feel like you've gotten a chance to rest. And your mom's being your mom, and she's all worried because she knows that it's hard for you to find time for yourself and to relax. Is there something that you like cuddle and that you hold sometimes that like calms you down? Like she's showing me like you holding something that like, I don't know, like I feel like there's something that we hold or cuddle, and it makes me feel like she wants you to find time to just exclude yourself in your room to be able to like hold and cuddle and to help you relax. I don't know if it was something she bought for you, but like she keeps just showing me something, like you picking something up and holding it. Like even just having it on your chest. I don't even know what that would be. Her stuffed bear. Okay. I was just seeing something and like cuddling it, and it just sitting on your chest. And it just makes me feel like it'll bring peace. And I heard that she wants you to remember that you still have this gift of life, and with this gift of life you have to do some things for yourself. Are you planning on adding things to your business, like for children? Have you thought of, are you making like something with rainbows or like with, I don't want to say slime. I don't know what they're showing me. I don't even know what's going on right now, Miss Heather. They're showing me like all this creative stuff. And I don't know if they're saying down the line there's more things that you're going to be adding to your business. Like I was seeing rainbows. I'm seeing like, maybe that's why I was seeing, that could be why I was seeing like something that has to do with fairy and jars and stuff like that. I have no idea what my husband's doing right now. Okay. Could be something that they're throwing out to you. Because sometimes if it catches the kid's attention, parents, Jeremiah, 100% Jeremiah don't know how to say no to their children. I just feel like I don't know if there's anything small that like you can do that small that you could still profit off of if there's something little when it comes to the fairs to do, because a lot of parents don't say no. And especially if it's not a ton of money, then they'll end up buying it. You know what I mean? Like I think if there's something that you could make small like that doesn't cost you an arm and a leg and like it's something that attracts to the kids, I feel like they're saying, it's just something that I feel like that would help benefit you. There's so many noises going on outside. The main thing, Miss Heather, is they want you have to pluck yourself out and you have to take care of yourself. They're saying you can't take care of Grampy unless you're feeling better. If there's no more cooking or anything that you have to do today, they want you to rest. Take a nice hot shower. If you like baths, take a nice salt bath and try and stand under the water in the shower. I want you to do what I do is allow any negativity, anything that doesn't serve you when the water hits me. I imagine it pushing it out of your energy. Like I just feel like there's so much. I just feel like you need to relax. Perfect. Yes. Yes. I thought the fairies kind of look, I don't know if this is the same thing because I don't know, but they kind of look like crystals. I was going to say something about crystals earlier, but then I didn't because I didn't know how it fit in. But like, I don't know if there's like acrylic ornaments or something. I just feel like the fairies look like a crystal and they kind of moved in a certain way. Good. Watch TV and just rest. Find a blanket, find something. I just feel like take a night, like when you're ready to take a shower to try to push some things out. I just feel like they want you that you deserve this time to relax, that you have to do it. Okay. Did you have any questions for them, love? Good. So make sure you also just take everything slow tomorrow. And you'll have to message me and let me know if anybody surprises you tomorrow. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. For some reason I was seeing like the way I saw, I don't know what acrylic ornaments are. I'll have to look that up because like it looked like some type of design. Oh, I want to know what it is. Leo. Oh, that's not Daddy. Okay, yeah. Okay, I want to see what happens if I write fairies and see. I'm going to laugh if exactly. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm going to send you a picture. Yes, Miss Heather. This is like what I was seeing. But I just saw it for some reason, like in color. Like, okay, you have to. I'm going to send you a picture. Oh, how do I get out of this? Switch accounts. Let's see. Look for Heather. There you are. Yes, I was seeing it kind of like, oh, it's not. Okay, it's not going to do it as justicey as the way it's showing as it is there. I don't know if this is something, too, that you were thinking about doing, but that makes sense. This is just manifest it, Miss Heather. Write it down. Write it down on a piece of paper. Put it under your pillow and sleep on it. Say good prayers. Put it out to the universe. Stay positive about it, okay? The more that we stay positive and we put it out to the universe that this is what we need and this is what we want, then we'll be able to make that happen, okay? You have the power. When we believe we have the power, when we trust ourselves, things like that happen. Okay. I am going to hop off since it's been almost 3 hours and I'm tired. I don't think I have any more energy and I don't think I have anybody else on the lineup. So I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me today. And I want to wish everybody who is celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow an amazing Thanksgiving. And I love you all. And I hope you guys have a great, 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 great day. I don't even know what's going on tomorrow. I have to call my parents back because they've called me like 3 times. They never call me unless I'm live. So I'm going to figure that out. And I hope you guys just have a great day. Thank you, Miss Heather. We love you. I love you, Miss Jeanette. I hope you guys have a great holiday. And if anything, I will see you guys Friday. Have a great, amazing day.